So we are facing Bilbao tomorrow at the Metropolitano, and usually when we play games at home, we have a high chance of winning it. But this game is different in the sense that on Wednesday we are facing Real Madrid in the Champions League. So I have a feeling Simeone might rest some players, to get them ready for the Champions League game. I saw a possible, I saw a lineup where Simeone tested in training, and it had Griezmann playing alongside Solot up front. So maybe that might be the partnership for tomorrow. But either way, I see us benching a couple of players. I don't think we are going to play our strongest lineup because we have a very tough game away on, I think, 3 days after tomorrow, or today that is, on the 4th of March. We have a very tough game against Real Madrid. I think it's on the Tuesday or so. So we can't really afford to risk anyone getting injured tomorrow, especially our strong and our most important players like Jimenez or Alvarez, or any of the other players. So I have a feeling we might bench a couple of players. But either way, I think we should still win because it's a home game. It's a very important game, like a league game that can determine whether we keep being in the title race or we fall out. So this is where we'll see which competition Simeone is prioritizing. If he plays a strongest lineup, it means he's very serious about the league. Or if he benches some of the players, it means he's also looking at his chances at winning the Champions League, because honestly, we have a good chance of winning the Champions League this year. Our only contenders are Barcelona and Real Madrid. And Barcelona, I think we've proved that we can do something against them. Barcelona and Liverpool. Liverpool might be a little difficult for us, but I think we can still edge past them if we don't have a lapse in defending like we did against Barcelona in the Copa del Rey. So I think we have a good chance. I think we have a good chance of winning the Champions League and the La Liga, depending on how we play. We had a very tough 8-game fixture. We started with Valencia, but we won Valencia. We drew against Barcelona away. So our third one is against Athletic Bilbao. So I think we are on the right track. Winning Barca is not easy. So I think in a certain sense that is a win in my book, because we are still in the tie ahead of April. So I'd say people were afraid of dropping a lot of points in this time span, but I think we've done pretty well. What I will say is that I think Simeone should give some players some play time, because there are certain players that I see us moving on from in the summer. Like I see Riquelme moving on. I don't think he's going to stay, or if he has any form of ambition for himself and for his career, I don't think he's staying past this season, because he's barely getting any game time. And seeing as he's competing with Gallagher and Lino for that spot, I don't see him really getting a lot of game time. So if he's really ambitious, he's moving on next season. And let's be honest, he's going to get to play in a lot of teams. He's definitely starting Girona, starting a lot of mid-table teams in La Liga, and even the Premier League. He's very good. Maybe he's just not good enough for our system, but I think he's very good. So, I think we move on from him. I think we should give Lemar some play time to, if he's able to do something or perform a little bit in this span, we can at least get more from him, because he's been out for a very long time, and, basically he'll be wet shit right now. So if we can get him to, score some goals, or assist, or, just to show a bit of the quality that he used to have, I think we can get a little bit more from him. So I think we should give some of the players some chances to, just showcase their ability. Right now it's not a good time, because right now we have very tough games coming up. But then I think the Valencia game, where we had finished, we were done with the game in the first half or so, I think we should have given some of the players a chance to, just come on and see what they can do, because we are going to move on from them anyway. So let's just try and raise the price we can ask for and get more money to invest in the team. We need a new left back, we need a center back, we need a defensive midfielder. So I think we need all the money we can get right now. So tomorrow's game is really important. I think we win. I think we'll win. I don't see a lot of things stopping us, except for the rotation, depending on the players he plays. Because if he plays that Galan and Langley partnership again, and they go up against Nico Williams. It's going to be a disaster. Honestly, it's going to be a disaster. So I hope he has learned from that, and he doesn't play those two together again. I will say this though, Bilbao are missing one of their most important players this season, which is Sunset. He's out on injury, so their creative source and their goal scoring source is out. So that's a bonus for us because we don't really have many injuries. As far as I know, it's only Cookie who is out. So, and he's not even a starter these days, so I'm not really going to miss him that much. But then we don't have any important injuries, so I think we should be able to edge this one out, especially when we bring on the stronger players off the bench. I think we should be able to edge this game out. But let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.